Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to film, it's technically going to be September, October, finished pages. I know I'm a little late and I meant to be finishing my colour along, but I've had so many things coming up. My little girl's been off school for 2 days. So yeah, I'm just trying to fit it all in basically. So these are not in any particular order. They only, not technically they are and they're not. I'll go through them anyway. This is the one that I finished off not last night, the night before, and this is a Mystic Art Mirrors. This was a set of 3 that I bought either last year or the year before from Etsy. Now I do believe I've coloured all 3 of the pictures now, which I'm chuffed about. I mean, I could have done something with, can you see that there's icicles, or I could have put stickles or something on like that, but I'm calling this one finished and I really enjoyed it. It's on the grey toned Strathmore paper, this. Like I said, I've had it printed out for ages. When I get sets, I tend to just print out the whole set and have it in little files ready to go. But with this one I used mostly Holbein pencils, and yeah, because that is the soft white. What other was it as well? I think it's all Holbein pencils, this actually. And then some Ohuhu, like the glitter marker pen things. I think she's quite sweet. I'm not overly impressed with this skin, I'll be honest. I could have put a few more layers and blended it together a little bit nicer, but I left the skin till last and I just wanted it done. I think I just concentrated more on her outfit that she was wearing. I'm really pleased that it turned out. Again, I could have gone round with a white gel pen, but I think it looks quite neat. Just like that. So like I said, I'm calling that one finished. You would have seen a sneak peek of this one. This is Emily Oberg. This was meant to be in the book and it couldn't fit, so she gave these away. And I did have questions about it when I mentioned this in that video talking about this book, the fairy tales and folklore one. I can't personally give them out because it's not my I didn't draw these, so I can't email them out. All I can say is I just went onto her Facebook group and they were being given out on there. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed colouring this one, and of course I used Inktense for this and the Ohuhu markers. Yeah, not markers, glitter gel pens, and then a bit of Posca pen for his beard. I made a bit of a whoopsie there when I've leaned in it. But yeah, another one that I think is really cute. I'm going to pop that actually. I think I'm going to trim it down and keep it in the book somewhere. I will very quickly flip through this because, like I said, I made a whole video dedicated just to this book, but I have spent a lot of time the past few months doing illustrations out of this. This is the one that I'm currently working on. Where is it? Where's it gone? It was a moose page. Just bear with me, I'll work from the back. It's a double page spread. The skull one. That's the one that I'm currently working on. That one with the full glitter hair. Yeah, and this is the one that I'm working on for the colour along now. I am hoping, I'm saying this now, I'm hoping I'll be able to get this done tomorrow, so you'll see the video straight after this one. I do apologise, it's just things come up. Unexpected things, but yeah, I'm hoping to get that finished all in one video. I'm pretty confident actually that I will be able to. I'm going to pop this here for now and then get that trimmed down. So yeah, keep that to one side. Finally put books back. I've just had this stack of books for literally months at this point. The Wildflower Folk by Christine Caron. I finished this illustration off. I have previously coloured this one as a PDF version. I do probably prefer how I did this one. And I just did a simple watercolour background with popping some rock salt on, and that's what gives this really cool effect. It was a bit of a labour of love this. Again, I used Holbein pencils. I just bought some new ones. So I've nearly completed my set, so it was just like, oh, I just want to use the new stuff. So that's why you might see a lot of Holbeins in this video. I do really like them pencils. I think they're mega expensive and they shouldn't be that expensive, but they are nice pencils. But yeah, pretty cool background on this one. So just plenty of watercolour, sprinkle salt, leave it overnight to dry, and then you just sort of scratch it off almost, and yeah, it just gives you this really cool effect. Put that to one side actually because I want to take a picture for Instagram. Now the last time that I showed this book on my channel, I did check on Etsy and it wasn't available. I bought this probably 3-4 years ago at this point. It's a long time ago. I can't even remember which illustration I've done, but as soon as I see it, it's just all Pokemon, like Pokemon postcards. I've got a Lapras that I've done there. Abra. Oh, it was that page. Tentacruel line and Horsey line with Cedra. Yeah, I did that whole page. Because I'd bought... Oh, what are they? They're like a cheap version of the Tombow pens that I had ages ago. They were only like tenner, something like that, £12. And I was wondering whether they'd work in this boot. They do bleed through, but I'm not really worried because I can go over the top of that. I mean, they worked if I just wanted something pretty mindless to colour, I'll be honest. Because I know the colours of the Pokemon off the top of my head. It's just, yeah, just pick a Pokemon and I know what shades to do it. There's the start of the Eevee line, which I need to do, but the new ones are not going to be in here. I looked over and over to see if they did an updated version of this, because there's so many more Pokemon out, but there's not, unfortunately. And my husband bought me this, so I cherish this book. We've got a Halloween one. I told you I've been storing them. I did that really cute front cover, all with alcohol markers and loads of stickles. Really enjoyed doing that one. I didn't think I'd be into like the cutesy stuff, but like I said, recently, if things have been a bit difficult, shall I say, I've been tending to reach for just easier books. Yeah, and I did this one with the skull, lime green and purples, which I think is quite cool actually, with loads and loads of gel pen over the top. And yeah, they're just, you know, they're fun to colour. I don't tend to colour in Colour in Heaven all that much, but I am going to start my collection of the smaller books because I just think they're lovely. And it's like one night, a couple of hours, and I've got the complete finished illustration. It's really cute. So that's that one. I've got the Hanna Karlzon, the Christmas one. I don't know what it is in English. Oh, I've not finished this one yet, so this is a whip. I'll be able to get this finished this month. I've got hardly anything to do with this. I probably should have kept this one so I'm not showed you, but I've got another page in here. Yeah, I just need to finish off the stockings. All done in Inktense pencils again. So yeah, I'll go into more detail with that when I actually finish it. Where's the other one? Oh, this. I loved doing this. Absolutely loved doing it. That glitter that you can see is the Woe embossing glitter, and I think it's in pumpkin latte or pumpkin spice, the actual name of it. And I just used the tiniest of pens. I've probably not got it to hand now. Where is it? Let me just find it because you need to see that. So it's this little pen, the Quickie glue, and the tip of it is really precise. So just going around in certain areas, it comes out blue actually, which I really like. And that's the last one. They come with a pack of 3, and they're well worth it just for little details like this. And then I thought it was I might as well just pull out this glitter, because if I look at that. And the white version of this glitter is even prettier. I just thought the gold would go a lot better. I've only got these 2 colours. So it's sort of like making your own stickles in a way. They're just not raised, and I wouldn't... I was literally just about to say I wouldn't want to touch it, then I start touching it. It does come off, whereas stickles don't. But yeah, the background is just all watercolour, 3 different shades of a red. Watercolour base for the actual little cookies, And then I've just gone over with watercolour. I know I'm saying watercolour a lot of times, but that's what I've used. Just for like, let me for instance show you a little gingerbread man. So I did him all in a lighter brown, let it dry, and then started shading with a slightly darker brown, and then again, so I did that in 3 steps, and then just some simple gel pen over the top, and I think it is really, really effective. If you want to know how I did this, if I can find another book with something similar, I'll happily do a tutorial, because it is so easy to do and really, really effective. And you're not sat there for ages with a pencil, because it would be very, what's the word, monotonous, doing the same thing over and over again, because there's so many of them on the page. So if you are interested, please do let me know, and I'll have a scour through my books. I mean, I could get away with doing it. They could be like icicle cookies, couldn't they? Could do them like in blue shades. There was a page like that. I could do it with them. Yeah, so just let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, it's a lovely page. It was really simple, quick and easy to do that one. This goes with the, what I was saying with the easier colouring. I got this because I was seeing it all over my TikTok, and I've already got the alcohol markers, and I was just intrigued. I was thinking, can I do that? Because the way that they were making theirs look was incredible. And yeah, mine's not very good. I think it's because I just don't like the paper. That's my second attempt in this book, which I don't think's as bad as the first. The blending in that is horrendous. Yeah, that one's not too bad, I guess. And it's just sit down, just pick a page. I do wish I'd got a different seasons one, like a mixed season, because this is literally all Halloween, which I'm probably not going to touch this now till next year, unfortunately. But that is the Spooky Times DD Plumbed book. I might see if I can find a mixed season one. Now I'm classing this one as done, because it was doing my head in. It was absolutely doing my head in. It was the newest Mystic Art Mirrors book, and I bought it as a PDF. It was on a good sale, a good price for hers, and I thought I would enjoy colouring the really greyscaled one, and I didn't. So I'm not going to come back to this. I'll probably print this off again. I've probably already got it printed off, but the non-greyscale version of this, I think the greyscale on the face and the body, it just did not work. And I tried to add my own colour over the top to try and cover it up, and it just made them look like they were ill. So I quickly give up on that, unfortunately, because I did spend a lot of time filling it all in with alcohol marker and then trying my best with pencils, and yeah, it just didn't work. So that one is the flop for the past couple of months. We've got this one, which is from a set. Here it is. The Sweet Kawaii colouring set. I think it's from Succumbs. Yeah, it's Succumbs, this one. Just little mini illustrations. They're not fastened together, they're just in here. And after me saying I don't like wallpaper pages, I've had a stressful month. Quite a bad stressful month. So I've just been leaning towards things that are easy to colour. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's just alcohol marker. So that can go in there and be put back on the bookshelf. I've got new bookshelves as well. I bought 3 new bookshelves, and it took me 6.5 hours to build them, because the last one I had to rebuild 3 times, so technically I've built 6. It was a nightmare, but I love them, and everything's really organised. Yeah. Actually, I'll just quickly get this out of the way. This is on pan pastel paper, and I just tried to do like not a galaxy, but like a galaxy going into the water sort of theme. And I've not done pan pastel and on this sort of paper in a long time. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, I have fun doing it. Yeah, that's that. Hanna Karlzon one. Where are you? Oh yeah, this one. I primed all of this page actually. No, I didn't prime all of it. This bit, this, and this has got a very thin layer of the Deco Art Americano paint, just for me to get rid of some of them dark lines, and it, you know, it worked quite well. But all I would say is when you put the watercolour over the top, it doesn't like to behave itself. It might look okay from a distance, but when I zoom in, it's not the greatest. There's certain elements on this page that I've used ink tints, like the pumpkin, turnips, the key. But yeah, the rest of it is watercolour. I quite like how it turned out. You know, it's something different. But yeah, I think you definitely have to use that technique on thicker paper. You would definitely not get away with it on like Amazon printed paper. And don't use your really nice expensive pencils as well, because it eats away at them. So that's the Hanna Karlzon one. Let's move this. Oh, I can hear movement outside. We've got a Mariola Boudet one that I printed out on tan toned mixed media paper. This paper is just a dream to work on, an absolute dream. Listen to how thick it is. I've actually got one of a Mariola Boudet illustration hung up on my wall. It's been there ever since I moved in. So nearly 2 years at this point. Or is it over 2 years? And I had it hung up in my old house as well. I just love it that much. The paper is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. She had a really good deal on again. I've tried to stop buying as many Etsy PDFs. Only if I really know that I'm going to colour in them. That's why I'm gutted about the Mr. Cat Mirrors one. That they're so grayscale. But anyway. Yeah, I got this one. And I think I'm going to print this out again. But on the grey paper. And do it again because I enjoyed it that much. And maybe give her red, maybe get her to look like Sansa from Game of Thrones. But yeah, so that's that one. And what did I use on that? I'm pretty confident I used Holbein's again on that, because that was right at the start of the month. I've got a physical copy of Candy Cream. I always like to mention that this was gifted to me as well by Deb. I always remember, if anybody sends me anything or orders something for me, I always remember who it's from, and it's just extra special to me. And I did this illustration. This was actually in October. It's a signed copy. So yeah, I know that I've used distress ink and Inktense pencils, but I couldn't tell you what else that I used. I think I destroyed it with that background. I just went completely and utterly over the top with all the different colours, and to me, in my mind, it doesn't make sense. I have got another illustration here from the boot. Oh yeah, I remember. The last one I'm going to show you is a Sarah Richter one of my favourite artists, and she's such a lovely lady. Right, I did this Halloween one, so yeah, it's going back a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did film the whole process of this. Whether it's up on my channel or not, I don't know. I might have just cut it and didn't end up editing it. I can't quite remember. There's been a lot of videos like that lately that I've deleted. But yeah, I did this one. I thought it was the perfect Halloween page to do. And I think I have used like the hot Ohuhu markers again. I can't remember what pencils. Again, right at the start of the month. Can't remember. But this is definitely one book that I aim to finish. I just love her artwork. I do. I think that's probably my favourite one because of the dragon out of these books. But yeah, I know that's it's not as many as I would usually have liked to have colouring a couple of months, but you know, life happens, doesn't it? I have started reading again. I used to be a big reader. I think the problem is, I will be honest, since my dog died, I've not spent a whole lot of time in this room. That's why I'm changing it up yet again, because everything in here just reminds me of her, because she used to just follow me around the house and sit with me in here. So I've not been spending much time in here, and I've just been reading. I've just been sat in bed reading. I think that was something, posting something. Yeah, so I do want to try and change things up a bit, which I have achieved mostly. And yeah. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I don't want to go down that road and start getting all soppy and sad again. Because my little girl's going to be home in 20 minutes. So I'm hoping to edit this video tonight, so it will be up later on. I hope you don't mind. and the colour along in this book. I promise you I'm going to get it filmed tomorrow morning. As soon as she's gone to school, I'm going to get sorted and start filming that. But let me know in the comments if you want a tutorial on that cookie Hanna Karlzon page than this one. And which was your favourite of the last couple of months. I do like reading your comments. I don't always comment back. I'm going to sneeze. Ah! But yeah, let me know in the comments and leave me a like or a thumbs up. Can never remember which one it is. And subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.